private, so
Oh,
I'm
perfect.
good
So I was gonna say,
there.
actually, we have the art. It's on. What's your Facebook?
Fox 56.
Your cover? All right.
Yeah.
So, Senator, because you do this, take it off while you speak with it. You did, speak with it. Yeah, I thought that makes sense. Yeah, I think we're gonna try to assemble over by the unit, right? Yeah, I think so.
That's live.
Yeah, I think that's.
You guys are
just
segmented.
kind of
Anyone else doing live right now?
A little bit. Yeah, and she's gonna go last.
You ready? You can hold it.
I think I'm good.
Are you sure? Fox 56 is going on their Facebook Live, so I want to give her a second to.
We're good.
We're good?
Yes, thank you.
Good? It's all yours.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, thank you all for coming today. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you all for coming today. Superintendent Uplinger, I just want to say that we were very excited to have the opportunity to have one of the UltraPure machines in the district. It does give us hospital-grade disinfecting across the district or in any of the classrooms that we're going to be utilizing it in. It is the first to be in any public school across the country, is my understanding. So we're very, very excited to have that opportunity here within the Hazleton Area School District. So again, thank you all for coming, and I will turn it over.
Thank you. Frank Selly, CEO of Bio High Tech, the distributor of the UltraPure AP4. We're delighted to be here today. I just want to take a moment to commend the Hazleton District and the officials there for making such a substantial investment. We believe that they're setting the path and setting the precedent for the way we should be protecting our children and our staff as they come back to school in this very challenging year. So once again, so happy to be partnering with Hazleton. Hopefully this sets a trend for the rest of Pennsylvania and the United States to follow. And kudos to Hazleton for being the first. So I'll turn it over to the Senator.
Thank you very much, Frank. Thank you, Superintendent Uplinger, Frank from a great company, Bio High Tech. Thank you, Linda DeCosmo, President of the Hazleton Area School Board. The Hazleton Area School Board and its administration has made a very important decision to really set a new standard in school safety related to the novel coronavirus. How much we long for the days when the greatest fear a child would have in this classroom was a pop quiz. We long for those days. It is a different world. The age of the coronavirus has changed everything in our lives here in Pennsylvania, our government, our schools, our families, our businesses, our way of life. It's impacted every aspect of our way of life. School districts, more than just about any other institution I can think of outside of nursing homes, which still remain the epicenter of this global pandemic. School districts have the Herculean challenge of trying to make sure that students, teachers, staff are all safe when they come to school and go to work. That is a difficult challenge. That's a difficult task in the best of times, and we are not in the best of times. So to find innovative technology that can deliver a new standard of excellence when it comes to disinfection control, when it comes to disease control, when you have machinery and technology like the UltraPure machine that is brought to us by Bio High Tech that can remove 100% of the pathogens that may be in this classroom. 100%. To my knowledge, There's no one else in the industry that can meet the EPA and OSHA standards as BioHitech can with the UltraPure machine. So my compliments to the Hazleton Area School District. They are doing what no one else is doing in the rest of Pennsylvania, in the rest of the country. They are giving parents the confidence that the solemn trust that they have entrusted to the Hazleton Area School District, the welfare and safety of their children is going to be protected to the best standard of technology that exists today, and that's BioHitech UltraPure. So thank you very much, Hazleton Area School District, for setting a new standard for Pennsylvania and for the country, rolling out this first of its kind technology in the classrooms here in the Hazleton Area School District. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. I'm going to introduce Caroline Kuchelik, National Sales Director of UltraPure, who's going to begin a demonstration and provide a technical and scientific description of how the unit actually will be used in the school.
Thanks so much, Frank. We're very happy to be here at the Hazleton School District. Again, we commend them for taking this very innovative step. And so the UltraPure AP4 provides total room, high-level disinfection.
Okay, esta máquina trata de tener una desinfectación total del salón de clase.
It's very simple to use via a tablet.
Es muy fácil de usar a través de una tableta.
Most of our customers have been hospitals or long-term care facilities.
Muchos de sus clientes han sido hospitales en muchas facilidades.
And we're very excited to be here in the Hazleton School District to be the first school system in the United States to use this technology.
Y estamos muy emocionados de estar aquí en el Distrito Escolar de Hazleton por ser la primera escuela en usar esta tecnología.
The system is very simple to use. You simply seal the vents in the room.
La tecnología es muy fácil de usar, simplemente se sella todo el salón de clase.
The machine will go through a preheat phase.
La máquina va a ir primero en una prefase.
And then when the bar turns green, I'll hit start.
Cuando la barra se torna verde, va a empezar.
And then the room is going to fill with an aerosol floor ceiling.
Entonces todo el cuarto se va a llenar de un aerosol que cubre todo hasta el piso.
And it's going to deliver the same high-level disinfection on every single nook and cranny in this room.
Entonces se va a crear toda la desinfectación en todo el salón de clase.
Here, hit start process.
Ahí está el proceso de empezar.
And you'll see as fog comes out, this is non-toxic,
Ustedes ven eso que está saliendo, no es tóxico,
food safe,
es seguro para todos,
biodegradable,
es biodegradable
and organic.
y también es orgánico.
It's safe for electronics,
Es seguro para los electrónicos
and you can see it disinfects the floor
y como pueden ver desinfecta el piso
and everything else in this room.
y todo lo que está en este salón de clase.
After the dwell,
Después de esa parte,
the machine will then dehumidify and scrub all of the air in the room.
entonces la máquina va a desinfectar, va a traer toda la humedad hacia adentro del salón de clase.
And the room can be entered immediately,
Entonces ya pueden entrar al salón inmediatamente
being safely 100% disinfected.
y siendo seguramente 100% desinfectado.
This is just a brief cycle to show you all what it looks like.
Este es un pequeño ciclo para mostrarlo todo como es.
You see it starts to clear,
Entonces empieza a aclarar
and you might see a slight vinegar smell.
y sienten como el vinagre.
That means it's working.
Eso significa que está trabajando.
Thank you very much.
Muchísimas gracias.
Yeah, are there any questions?
¿Sí hay algunas preguntas?
Yes.
Yeah, I think the most obvious one is how did Hazleton area, not some school in Los Angeles, not some school in New York City, how did Hazleton area become the first to get the UltraPure A4?
¿Por qué dicen para la gente entonces se encuentren primero?
Please.
That's a great question. So again, Frank Selly, CEO of BioHitech. We're proud to be the distributor of the AP4, the UltraPure product, and teaming up with Caroline and the UltraPure folks. We're a technology provider of environmental technology services in various industries: education, hospitality, cruise, We have an office in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We manufacture all of our products in Reading, Pennsylvania. So we're a Pennsylvania-centric company. At the onset of COVID, back in March, we got calls from many of our customers in those industries saying, hey, you're our trusted provider of technology. You're our trusted provider of environmental technologies. We've got a problem. What do you know? What do you have? Do you have a product that can help? We were not historically in the COVID or disinfection or hospital disinfection business, but as many good businesses did, we were forced to pivot. What we knew was we had a great relationship and reputation with our customers in these various industries, and then they were in need of a solution. Because we wouldn't associate our product and our company, we are a publicly traded company, with anything other than the best technology available in the market. We saw many products, unfortunately, during this pandemic. There's a lot of snake oil out there. This doesn't eliminate the need for good PPE. This doesn't eliminate the need for washing your hands, or hand disinfectant, or wearing masks. But this piece of technology, after significant due diligence, was what we believed we'd be proud to associate ourselves with. So again, finding the right piece of technology to solve a problem that our customers had, and being very Pennsylvania-centric, Hazleton happened to be the ones who said, hey, look, we get it, we understand. A lot of credit to Linda DeCosmo, who worked long and hard on this. We did multiple demonstrations to show that this is not the same old widget out there. So kudos to Hazleton for being first. We think they're setting the precedent for what schools should do all over the country, and industries as well, because there's many industries affected, as the senator referenced. Long-term care, cruise industry is decimated. So we believe we're a piece of the solution. We're happy to be partnered with Altipure. We're proud of the product and the results, and we're happy to have Hazleton as our customers.
How much is one? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I just wanted to add to Mark's question, because it was a great question. Why here, why Hazleton? Because the Hazleton School Board, led by the Cosmo Superintendent up there, this was their initiative. We were able to bring this conversation to the school districts, Mark. When we got involved with the nursing home industry, put together the Northeastern Pennsylvania Nursing Home SOS program, we were looking for all kinds of technology to bring into those homes. That's where we found this company and brought them to Northeastern Pennsylvania, connected them not only with nursing homes, with our school district. Hazleton was the first to step up and say, yes, we want to have one of these machines in our classroom.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. How much is one of these units?
So it's a pretty expensive piece of equipment, as you can see. And as Caroline alluded to, historically, this is technology that's being used now. This unit's been used for over 7 years. It wasn't until the COVID pandemic that other industries and sectors had the need to reach a hospital-grade disinfection level. As the senator said, long-term care, unfortunately, amidst the COVID outbreak, was really exposed for needing a solution like this. In fact, that's where we did the first demonstration. It was at a long-term care facility not too far from here. Schools have tight budgets. So again, that's why Hazleton really deserves a lot of credit here in the center for helping facilitate this program. But that's about a $100,000 piece of equipment. That is atypical for a school to be purchasing, but I think the need to protect our teachers, the need to protect our staff, and certainly the need to protect our children is what got Hazleton and the senator really motivated to say, look, can we really cut corners on protecting our children as they come back to school? And the obvious answer as a parent is no, we can't. So it is pretty expensive for a school's budget.
I guess this is a question for you. Will this piece of equipment rotate buildings, rotate classrooms? Like, how are you going to use it throughout the district?
Great question. And just to reiterate, we want nothing more than to have our students back in the classrooms. And this machinery will allow that to happen a little more quickly than what we thought to begin with. But it will go through the district. Right now, we're going to keep it in the Early Learning Center, utilize it throughout the week. If we were to unfortunately have an outbreak of COVID across the district, we would move it to that building that was necessary to deep clean those classrooms, so it will be used across the district.
I think the great advantage, the mobility, it is a smaller unit, that if you do have a situation where you have a hotspot, 2 or 3 students, a faculty member, that's when you deploy the AltaPure to that classroom or that building in terms of a mitigation effort, recognizing that we can't put one in every classroom at $100,000 a machine. But the mobility of it, the ease of use, as demonstrated, can be used remotely. It is the data tracking that this allows to occur, so important in terms of making informed decisions. We're spending an awful lot of money at the federal level, state level, and local level in mitigation efforts. Are they the best? Are they 100%? That's what we have to come back to, and I think the demonstration project that we'll see, this kind of pilot project that we're doing with Hazleton, will help inform our decisions, our funding decisions at the state and federal level going forward.
We just saw an abbreviated version. How long would it take to do this classroom under normal circumstances? And can you just move classroom to classroom in like an evening?
About 45 to 50 minutes for a room this size.
So it would completely smoke the room? Like,
Yeah, it's gonna fill,
up
it's gonna
to the
get,
ceiling.
we have a stir fan at the bottom of the machine that stirs it, makes sure that the vapors and everything get up to the ceiling. Staring at the cycle the entire time, you might not see it, it will go into what we call a vapor stage, but it still is disinfecting from floor to ceiling.
45 minutes. So you could do,
You do a few,
in 5 hours, you could easily do 5 classrooms.
Yeah, it'd be very simple to move from room to room, very, very simple setup here. And that's the idea, to be able to go from room to room quickly and efficiently and effectively.
We worked with the school when we delivered the unit to sort of establish a baseline protocol. So as the senator said, this unit can be used to mitigate an event. Hopefully it doesn't need to be used for that. The idea is really to be out ahead of it. So as we toured this facility here, we identified certain areas, high traffic areas, the nurses' facility, the computer labs, common bathrooms, the faculty lounge, where there might be a lot of incoming and outgoing traffic, as areas that you might want to do on a regularly sort of scheduled preventative, we'll call it preventative maintenance sort of plan. And then periodically, classroom by classroom, unless of course there's an unfortunate, an outbreak, an event. And by the way, this is not specific to COVID-19. These early learning center classrooms are full with bacteria and virus and colds and flu. This little story time mat right here is probably contaminated with other viruses before COVID existed. So this shouldn't be thought of as just a COVID-19 device. This is a device that is going to be able to achieve a level of safety in the classrooms and in the school, whether COVID is here or gone, or there's a vaccine, or it's whatever is next. So it really should be part of a regular maintenance schedule, and then of course used in a triage situation as well.
Will there be opportunity for one-on-ones?
Sure.
Great.
Want to do that now?
Would we be able to get the demonstration again at all?
I was going to say from a different angle.
Yeah, please.
Can we start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.